Studio check.
Frequencies check.
We are live on air.
You are listening to the In Fact Blessing the Airwaves. Take the journey into the world of sports, news, entertainment, while embracing the hottest beats on the planet. Rocking the mind, body, and with energy, electricity, and a splash of controversy. Now, without further ado, it's our pleasure to bring to you
The biggest show in the world.
The biggest show in the world.
the biggest show in the world, the SBTV Nation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. It's the 12th of March, 2017, and I'm your host, the Mad Hatter here, getting ready for March Madness, getting ready for Selection Sunday, getting ready for what's called parity in the NCAA, man. You know what? Listen, this is a gambling show, and we are going to talk about the teams that are playing. You got a couple of teams left that are still alive for their conference championships. And then the big dance starts this week, and I'm very excited about it, guys. Good morning to everybody. We are the SBTV Nation. We are live on Twitter right now, SBTV Nation. And I'm without my co-hosts today, as one of them has no internet, and the other one we will get back next week, guys. So just real quick, just wanted to recap what went on yesterday. Kind of an up and down day for your boy, but it's all good. Arizona beats Oregon. Dream and I talked about plus 370 for that team to win the Pac-12 championship. And if you got in that, that's almost a 4-1 shot. So congratulations to you. Kentucky squeaks by Alabama and does not cover their double-digit spread. Been talking about that time and time again, and sure enough, it came to form yesterday. The underdog covers yet again, 10.5-point underdog, and they lose the game by 5. Iowa State comes out and surprises Press Virginia and Huggy Hugs. Iowa State, hey, congratulations on winning the Big 12 championship. SMU, victorious over UCF. No surprises there. The Dukies win the ACC, guys. Unbelievable, man. I did not see that happening, to be honest with you. I mean, there are like 3 other teams I would have had ahead of them winning. So, hey, big ups to them, but I can tell you right now, I do not see this team. I think this team, to be honest with you, gets an early exit in the tournament. I would not be surprised. Be careful with Duke, guys, because you know what? They are not a trustworthy team at all. Looking at the rest of it here, Cincinnati victorious over UConn. No surprises there. Northwestern didn't show up. I don't know what happened to this team. I still have them locked in as a future at 400-1, but they get their asses whooped by Wisconsin, guys, in the Big Ten semifinal. I did not see that happening. But Wisconsin moves forward and will play Michigan today. Villanova actually covers their spread. They beat Creighton, and if you were betting the spread, you were actually back and forth for a little bit there. But Villanova actually wins by 14 points and covers their spread, so congratulations to them. They have won the Big East. Guys, we talked about it. Usually conference winners haven't been that successful in the NCAA tournament, so that's something to think about moving forward. So, you know, basically what we're going to do right now is take a look real quick. Let's see. What was Iowa State's odds to win the Big 12? Terrence Mack, I believe it was something along the lines of 50-1. I could be wrong about that, but I didn't even look at them. To be honest with you, I had no clue whatsoever that the Iowa State Cyclones, out of all teams, I mean, you had Press, Virginia, and you had Kansas. That was it. Those were the only 2 teams I thought. I would have never, ever thought that the Iowa State Cyclones would have won that. And sure enough, they did. So congratulations to them, man. So, guys, let's move forward real quick. Let's just talk about what we got going on tonight. Now, before we do that, we're going to be on the air tomorrow, and we're going to know all the 68 teams that will be in the NCAA tournament. And what happens is, obviously, you got the first 4 teams. It's like the play-in spot to be the final 64. So I believe those games are going to happen like Tuesday. So you got a couple of games there. Then the big dance starts on Thursday. You know how it goes. It's all day long March Madness. You got 4 games at a time every 2 hours. I'm very excited about it, and I'm probably going to try to take the day off. Probably going to work about a half a day, come in the office, kick my feet up, do a little bit of paperwork, but watch my 4 TV screens as I watch this thing materialize, because it's going to be a great tournament this year, guys. I really have a great feeling that we're going to see a lot of incredible basketball, a lot of close matchups, a lot of really interesting stuff go down. And you know what? I would not be surprised if you had 100-1 or better shot, possibly make it to the finals, Final Four, something like that. So look at some of these underdogs, guys, because you know what? There's some really, really great value there. Like, I'll give you an example. I have Virginia Tech at 800-1. The team is good. I know that they didn't win their conference title or not, but the team is pretty good. I got Wake Forest at 800-1. I got Northwestern at 400-1. I'm finding all the best odds I could find on these teams. And I got to be honest with you, it all depends on how the regions fall, but I still really like this Gonzaga team. You guys call me crazy. Yeah, they don't play anybody, blah, 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 but I really like this team. I think this team's going to go pretty far. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the Final Four. Defensively, they're strong. Very strong team, guys. Looking at what's going on here, it starts at 1 o'clock today, guys. All right? And I'm going to pull up all the games because we got a couple that we're involved in. It actually starts at 12 o'clock with the Ivy League. I told you to book it. I mean, obviously, I'm not directing anybody, directing traffic. Do whatever you want with your money, but we talked about Princeton winning the Ivy League. They're undefeated in Ivy play. They're playing Yale. Yale has been up and down this year. Even though they have 18 wins, I still have Princeton locked in to win the Ivy, so all they got to do is win this game on the court. I like Princeton today to get the job done. Another one at 12:30, you got Rhode Island versus VCU. Rhode Island is actually favored -1. VCU is a 26-win team. Very impressive resume for Rhode Island. You know what? This is going to be a tough matchup. I think this game could go either way. I have no opinion, no leans whatsoever. It's going to be a hard-fought one, though. Then you got number 8 Kentucky playing an Arkansas team who absolutely murdered Vanderbilt yesterday. Kentucky -8. For some reason, I think this game is going to be really tight. I'm not getting involved in it. You got Troy at Texas State versus Troy. No business getting involved with your money on that one, to be honest with you. I'm going to fall back from that. Guys, this is going to be, I'm going to be honest with you, this is more preparation for me. Watching these teams play each other and watching where my money's going to go as far as future bets. Because starting tomorrow, all the books are going to start releasing their odds on future bets. And if you can get the field, okay, that means like if you can get maybe like the 14 through 16 seeds all wrapped into one bet at like 1,000-1 or 500-1 or something like that, it's probably not bad, considering the fact you're probably going to get somewhere along the lines of 12 teams, somewhere in that ballpark. So might be something to take a look at. Does a number 16 knock off a number 1 this year? Hasn't happened yet. We'll see. Big Ten final. Awesome game here. Michigan, who is playing out of their minds right now, knocked off Minnesota, guys. Again, I didn't see that happening either. But Wisconsin's facing them, and Wisconsin's -1.5. Honestly, I think Wisconsin wins this game. I really do. I think Wisconsin's going to win the Big Ten championship. And then you got the last one here that we talked about. We talked about these two teams that would be playing each other for the American Conference Championship. Cincinnati versus SMU. SMU is -2 points. I believe SMU is the better team, guys. But I want to watch how this thing goes. SMU has a pretty damn good defense. Something to take a look at. Both of these teams have very similar odds in the NCAA tournament. You're probably going to get a tight game here, but I think SMU is victorious. So I'll be watching it, and we can have that conversation on all the social media outlets. If you guys think that I'm smoking crack on any of this stuff, but I'm just looking forward to seeing all the odds get released tomorrow. It's a pretty exciting time of year, guys. March Madness is among us. Very short show for me today, guys, because you know what? We're getting ready for it. Going over to the NBA real quick, I don't see anything that's up my sleeve as far as the games are concerned. You got the Bulls and Celtics. You got the Heat and Pacers. Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. Watch the Knicks lose. Cleveland versus Houston. Houston minus 6 points tonight. Wow. Very interesting there. Cleveland is an underdog. I don't know. I mean, if they got a full roster, you might want to take Cleveland. Cleveland money line, to be honest with you. Minus 6 points seems like a lot. Must be sitting some players. Portland versus Phoenix, and the 76ers versus the Lake Show. Wow. You got two teams in 2 games that are absolutely brutal. Knicks and Nets and 76ers and Lakers. Guys, ugly matchups today, man. So be careful. Listen, you don't need to bet today. What's the point? Wait for the tournament, because the tournament's coming Thursday. So it's all good. So, guys, that's going to do it for me. I came in on a Sunday morning to do this show and get us ready, get us energized, and get us ready to rock for March Madness, guys. So I'm going to get up out of here. I just want to thank everybody that joins us each and every day. You guys are very loyal to us, and we very, very much appreciate it. I hope you're all out there cashing tickets. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you go out there, but go easy today. These games could go either way. But if you got a really clear side, then feel free, and good luck to you. So whatever it is you do, go easy, but get that money. Let's go.